Start saving $300 a month when you're 23, and you could retire a millionaire. Start at 30, and you might reach 600,000. At 40, about 200,000. Which is why you need Prudential's Financial Assessment Program. A personalized computer analysis of where you are, where you want to go, and how we can help. Because nobody plans to fail. They just fail to plan. Call Prudential Insurance now.
Aspen Cologne for men. A compelling new experience for women. Aspen, now.
It's a whole new world facing today's chief executive.
Leadership, courage.
The economy is global.
Our mission is
Competition is fierce.
best in the world.
Financial pressures are unrelenting.
Strategic direction.
But there is one firm that can help CEOs make the difference
Chief Executive Officer.
between the worst of times and the best of times. Coopers & Lybrand, not just knowledge, know-how.
This is crazy. This is crazy. 2 pizzas, 2 free Crazy Breads, 2 free soft drinks, all for $7.98 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
You're not getting the Super Bowl? You're getting every channel but NBC? That's impossible. All right, come on over.
What was that?
Letterman.
Seinfeld moves to Thursday after Cheers.
Welcome back to the Rose Bowl. On that green carpet, the bench of the Buffalo Bills, the towel over the helmet of number 34, Thurman Thomas. He's not going to forget Super Bowl 27. And now, to honor America, please join Grammy Award winner Garth Brooks in singing our national anthem. The anthem will be signed by the star of NBC's Reasonable Doubts, Marlee Matlin, and will be followed with a flyover of F-18s by the Navy Strike Fighter Squadron from the USS Nimitz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walked were so gallantly strewn, and the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The coin toss, the kickoff are next.
If I want to keep playing baseball, I'm going to have to keep working. There's no off-season anymore. Every day it's just me and a pile of iron. Or a bike I ride forever. And when I get sore, I take Advil. It's strong, it works, and I know it helps. And Advil's gentler on my stomach than aspirin. To last as long as I have, you got to stick with what works. That's why I use Advil.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
U.S. Air Reservations, how can I help you?
Hi, who are you?
2 to Washington, please.
After you.
Yours, sir.
Thanks.
You're traveling light?
Did you have fun flying?
Yeah. You enjoy your flight with U.S. Air?
Now, Washington, Orlando. Thank you for flying on U.S. Air.
You'll hear one word again and again from the people of U.S. Air.
What's better for you?
For one very good reason.
Everything we do.
Do it. You go to gate 10.
Thanks very much.
What's in the bag?
Lunch. Big Mac, fries.
Play you for it.
You and me for my Big Mac?
First one to miss watches the winner eat. No, donkey.
Get in there.
Get in. Nothing but net.
I think we're going to be here a while. I suggest you go get a Big Mac.
Towns across this land, we're always there to give you a hand. We're Service Star, hardware, lumber, home center.
Being a good neighbor, helping you do things right. That's what we're all about at Service Star. Hardware, lumber, home centers.
Service Star, good neighbor, good advice.
Super Bowl 27 is brought to you by Crystal Pepsi. You've never seen a taste like this. By Service Star. For all your home project needs, come to Service Star. Good neighbor, good advice. By the new Subaru Impreza. What to drive. And by Budweiser, the king of beers. Get ready for Bud Bowl 5. You could win $1 million in cash.
Jimmy Jones and the Dallas Cowboys.
A capacity crowd, the fans are going wild, and the show is about to begin. Welcome, everybody, to Bud Bowl 5.
Whoa, Ma, this place is rocking.
Bud Light with new coach Corbin Burnson has taken the field, and his Why Ask Why defense looks pumped. But Team Budweiser is nowhere to be seen. What's up, Coach? You think they missed the bus?
I think they just realized who they're up against.
2 minutes before kickoff, and still no sign of Budweiser.
Shot at the really big game.
There's the kick.
Touchdown! Bud just scored and you can't find the stadium.
Boom! In the first quarter, it's Bud 7, Bud Light Zip. Fill in this quarterly score on your Bud Bowl 5 game ticket. Someone will win $1 million in cash. Now, get back to your Bud Bowl party.
This is hydroplaning in less than an inch of water, and they're not being pulled by a boat.
but by Goodyear AquaTread radials. AquaTread's deep-groove design channels water away to keep more tire in contact with the road for outstanding wet traction. This is hydroplaning. This is AquaTreading. The all-season AquaTread only from Goodyear. It comes with a 60,000-mile tread life warranty. Goodyear AquaTread. Try a set. We like to say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
He's won 2 Grammy Awards, multiple American Music Awards. He's been embraced by the president.
What, who was you expecting, like Garth Brooks?
He's the Fresh Prince, the hottest young star on TV today.
This is the 90s, man.
Take a cold shower.
I've been doing that since the 80s. It don't work no more.
The Fresh Prince, comedy for the 90s, Mondays on NBC.
Hey, man, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe finish high school. In college. Wife. House. Kids. Station wagon. Riding mower. Have the in-laws over for a barbecue. I guess I'll give up Pepsi and start drinking prune juice. I'll rewire the attic. Join the lodge. Bowl on Wednesdays. Work off the old gut. Kiss little butt at the office. Serve up nice tie, huh? Make middle management. I hang it up and head on down to Miami. Buy some white shoes and pants that come up to my chest and complain about the government full time.
No, man. I mean, what do you want to do this afternoon?
Oh. The beach!
Hey, man, before your future gets here, you know what you gotta do. I love it!
First thing I do is I put a shoulder to the door. I like that.
First of all, the bolt and strike plate are specially designed to withstand impact.
And if that didn't work, I put a wrench to it.
It's very difficult to torque this open from the outside because there's 2 hardened steel bearings right in here.
Next, I'd try to pry it open.
Interlocking die-cast chassis. Nearly impossible to break into.
And if that didn't work, I'd leave.
Master Lock door locks and deadbolts, the only ones that are Master Lock tough.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza horizontally opposed engine. This configuration helps give a lower center of gravity for exceptional cornering, a technology we share with the Porsche 911 and not with the Honda Civic.
Think about how you'll spend your life. 24.5 years sleeping. 13.5 years working. 3.1 years eating. 2.4 years in the bathroom. 1.7 years at weddings. 1.5 hours at the opera. 3.2 years listening to boring lectures.
Quite a dung beetle.
Which leaves 5.1 months for pure, unadulterated, mindless
towns across this land, we're always there to give you a hand. We're Service Star, hardware, lumber, home center.
Being a good neighbor, helping you do things right. That's what we're all about at Service Star. Hardware, lumber, home centers.
Service Star, good neighbor, good advice.
Mad About You is moving.
Why would they move us to Saturday? Because we were getting our butt kicked on Wednesday.
Mad About You moves to Saturday after Empty Nest.
Michael Jackson, the greatest music award winner in history. And he's here at the Super Bowl.
Don't think of this as a commercial for the new Lincoln Mark VIII. Think of it as a highlight film. Sorry, that's as slow as it gets. The new 32-valve, 280 horsepower Lincoln Mark VIII. Drive everything else first.
Let's stop.
Where? There's nothing around for miles.
What about this place?
Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, let me show you where it's at. Go to the light, I like it like that.
Once you've discovered great taste in less filling beer, what more could you possibly need?
Hey, buddy, what's your secret?
I don't know. Location? Miller Lite. It's everything you want a beer to be.
Can't someone pick up my phone? Carrie here.
This isn't Mr. Carey. This is his secretary. Please hold.
Federal Express, I need to check on a package fast.
Keep holding, please. I hear Mr. Carey down the hall. Your package.
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds. Other companies can take days.
That package was delivered at 9:07, signed for by Mr. Henson.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Federal Express. Our most important package is yours.
Well, many predicted that this Super Bowl 26.
We know we see all the men you have to be, just how much you give, all the lives you live, we'll be there. We understand all it means to be a man. We're showing you the way to get better every day. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Gillette sensor technology revolutionized shaving. Now we're introducing the Gillette series, a line of high-performance shaving, aftershave, and deodorant products with an exhilarating new fragrance to help every man look, feel, and be his best.
So you're the best you can be for all the world to see. Gillette, the best a man can get.
The Gillette series, together with Gillette Sensor, is redefining men's grooming.
Trouble getting into your jeans? Try Relax Fit Jeans from Lee.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza 4-channel anti-lock brakes. That's one channel for each wheel and one more channel than the Honda Civic.
Across the universe, people are asking, what fiend would steal Air Jordans?
Oh, goody. More Air Jordans for me.
Me too.
Isn't that lovely? Yeah.
Pebble Beach.
This is no way for a Pamper superstar to travel.
What the? Shoes?
And they're all mine.
Give me those Air Jordans.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
no, yes, no, yes, no.
Take these or else. That makes me angry.
The Screen King.
Is this the end of our heroes? Will they splatter around the court below?
Mr. Network says no splattering.
Unsplattered Air and Hair Jordan. Things seem bleak for our heroes. Wait, a giant pencil with an equally giant eraser. I smell trouble. I smell popcorn.
Get your
Is that better popcorn?
Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's butter.
Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm a doctor.
What's up, Doc?
It's bowling for Martians.
With Bugs Bunny.
Our heroes have made the world safe for truth, justice.
And Mike's royalty tips from Nike.
That's all, folks.
That's my client's line. It says so in my deal.
Jeez, what a pig.
Super Bowl 27 is brought to you by Miller Lite, an official sponsor of the NFL and Super Bowl 27. By Gillette Sensor and the new Gillette series. Gillette, the best a man can get. By Nike, who'll replay Bugs and Michael during postgame, for those of you just watching this for the commercials. By McDonald's, what you want is what you get, guaranteed at McDonald's today. And by Lee, with regular, relaxed, and loose-fit jeans, Lee is the brand that fits.
This is for your Big Mac, right? First one that misses?
Watches the winner eat lunch. Got it.
Off the glass. Get in.
Nice shot.
One knee.
Which knee? Get in there.
Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bank board, no rim.
Over the second rafter, off the floor, nothing but net. Through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
What you want is what you get, and McDonald's today.
Off the expressway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
Introducing a revolutionary new form of antiperspirant protection. Gillette Clear Gel Antiperspirant. Because it's a clear, clean, powerful gel, it goes on smoothly with no white residue to form an invisible barrier of protection. All-day protection against both wetness and odor. New Gillette Clear Gel Antiperspirant. One of the advanced deodorants and antiperspirants in the Gillette series.
He's coming in 1 week. He's coming to NBC in his national television debut. The most talked about rookie in over a decade. Shaquille O'Neal leads the Orlando Magic against the sport's most talked about superstar, Charles Barkley, next Sunday on the NBA on NBC.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza engine computer and the automatic transmission computer. Unlike the Honda Civic, ours talk to each other. Listen.
Welcome back to the second quarter of Bud Bowl 5.
Whoa, this game is slammed.
Bud Light has just tied the score on a bullet from top draft pick Bud Dry to superstar Bud Neon Light.
I called that play. Me.
Shake it up, boys.
Why didn't you get directions before the game?
Great game.
Yeah, if you can only find the stadium.
Namath is sending in his secret weapon to return the kick. It's the Budweiser Rocket.
Touchdown! Whoa! That guy is obviously a non-returnable.
As we head into halftime, it's Budweiser 14, Bud Light 7.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Be sure to fill in the second quarter score. Someone will win $1 million in cash.
Introducing the emblem on the new Subaru Impreza. It's the same old emblem you see on all Subaru cars, and 93% of them registered in the past 10 years are still on the road today. So, what's new?
Starting Thursday, Wings will be seen 1 hour earlier in between 2 episodes of Cheers. Of course, the network guys thought you Super Bowl viewers would appreciate a visual aid.
In the last decade, he sold over 100 million albums. He's the king of pop, and he's here at the Super Bowl.
Password. Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. ID?
You're early.
But I'm ready.
Then prove it.
That's not enough. Oh, this must be a rookie thing or something.
Cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft.
those who've discovered its smooth draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
They prey on your grief.
Nearly every family is being ripped off by nearly every mortuary.
Dateline goes undercover to protect you. NBC Tuesday.
A giant force in music since the age of 8. Michael Jackson, the king of pop. And he's just minutes away.
Coming out of the dark, finally see the light now, and it's shining on me.
To everyone who gave to the United Way, this Super Bowl, thank you for your caring and your love. Because of you, 2,100 local United Way campaigns across the nation have raised over $3 billion. This year, they'll be able to help people in the most efficient and effective way through 44,000 human care agencies. With your one gift to United Way, you provided hope. You were there to help people. All of those who are helped want to say thank you.
Thank you.
With a special Super Bowl thank you to the National Football League, its teams, owners, and players for their ongoing support. Thanks to you, we can all be part of the winning team, NFL and the United Way. Because of you, your local United Way is helping where help is needed most.
He brought you Rain Man and Good Morning Vietnam. Now, Academy Award-winning director Barry Levinson brings his unique vision to NBC.
Homicide, thinking cops, not a gun. This. We dug up the wrong guy.
Keen detective instinct.
Our 7 perverts, 4 are in jail, 2 have alibis, and 1 is actually the perfect guy for you.
Starring Ned Beatty, Yaphet Kotto, and Daniel Baldwin. Barry Levinson's Homicide, tonight after the Super Bowl on NBC.
Why drive an imitation when you can drive the vehicle that originated the species? Chevy Blazer.
It's the way we make you feel that makes people fly British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
When cars are called luxury sedans, what does that mean? Leather appointments? Absolutely. Dual airbags, wood trim? Mandatory. Gotta have a CD player and power sunroof. But on most luxury sedans, these features cost extra. Not the Infiniti J30. They're all standard. See, Infiniti thinks when you buy a luxury car, the luxury shouldn't be optional.
To lease a fully equipped J30 for just $399 a month, see your Infiniti dealer now.
Farewell to a Legend, Wednesday on Channel 4. Aikman brilliant, early to Novacek, later to Irvin. Haley and Norton coming up huge on defense. Howard Ballard continually beaten. Bruce Smith nowhere. And the Bills trailing 28-10 at halftime. And every Buffalo fan, either in this stadium or back home, crossing their fingers, hoping maybe Frank Reich can do it again like he did to another team from Texas. The Oilers had them down 28-3 and later 35-3, and he brought them back. But the Cowboys ain't the Oilers, fans. And O.J. Simpson is in front of the Buffalo locker room. Juice.
Well, walking into the locker room, obviously a very disappointed Buffalo team. I talked to Dr. Weiss, the team doctor. He said it didn't appear as if Kelly hurt his knee any worse than it was a few weeks ago, but he didn't expect him to come back in the second half. As far as Reich is concerned, I asked some of the players on the sideline how much work did he get this week in practice? As you know, he's a very effective quarterback when he's able to prepare during the week. They said not much at all. Andre Reed told me maybe 3 plays, offensive plays, when the first unit offense was there. So not much work there. He's got his work cut out for him in the second half, Bobby.
Does he ever? 5 turnovers. You rarely can survive something like this against a quality team.
It's almost impossible, really, right now. And plus, you're going up against the #1 defense in the league. They're playing awfully well. I think the key to the game, and I have to say that I think Aikman's play has been outstanding. Right here, Kelly, it really isn't his fault on the play. I mean, Haley just comes right around Ballard and hits him when he's on the blind side. But Kelly didn't find out where he was. Usually, Haley comes from his left side. He came from the right side that time.
Well, that whole sequence at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second, first they cough it up for the TD touchdown from the 2. Then they're inside the 1. Right. Norton stuffs Davis. Now they've got 4th and a foot. Now, they had 3 options, field goal or run or pass. What should they have done?
Well, I don't know. I think I would have taken the field goal, put the points on the board. But your suggestion was good. If they run the ball, at least they're going to keep Dallas down there. If they stop them, they'll get another chance at the field goal.
Okay, the Michael Jackson extravaganza is next, and we will see you on the other side.
Lay's Potato Chips and the NFL present the Super Bowl halftime show starring Michael Jackson. Today's Lay's. One taste and you'll cash in your old chips.
Having fun, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Well, fellas, we can start our bingo tournament, or we can break out the chips.
Oh, yes.
But these aren't Lay's, Michael.
Hey, chip's a chip, Tom.
Lay's are different.
Yeah, Tom, and I'm still coaching the Bears.
Hey, fellas, I bet you can tell the difference between a Lay's potato chip and any other chip.
I'll take that bet.
I'm in.
Hey, wait a minute. What are we betting for anyway?
Well, I'm sure I can think of something off the top of my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, Radio City Music Hall Productions and the National Football League proudly present an unprecedented Super Bowl spectacular starring Michael Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, the children of Los Angeles have created their own personal drawings as a gift to the children of the world.
Today, we stand together all around the world, joined in a common purpose to remake the planet into a haven of joy and understanding and goodness. No one should have to suffer, especially our children. This time, we must succeed. This is for the children of the world.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love, and a place much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In a place where there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Give the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. So high that our spirits never die. My heart, you are all my brothers. In a world, no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations and their swords and plowshares. We could really get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space.
The second half kickoff is about 7 minutes away. We'll be back with Mike Ditka and locker room reports from O.J. and Todd right after this message.
Well, I guess we shouldn't have bet Landry. There's no difference between Lay's and ordinary chips.
Oh, really? Let's say that.
Hey, who knew Lay's were that good?
Landry!
Hey, where's Ditka? Mike?
What?
At least there's one good thing about this.
What's that?
Nobody can see us up here.
So if your chips look like this, remember Lay's has changed the chip. Today's Lay's. One taste and you'll cash in your old chips.
The Super Bowl halftime show was presented by the NFL and Lay's potato chips. Today's Lay's. One taste and you'll cash in your old chips.
Our children's world is being torn apart. Moved by the plight of suffering children, Michael Jackson created the Heal the World Foundation. In America, beginning with Heal LA, we'll go city by city to heal our children. Please give your support. Call 1-800-HEAL-123. Together, we can heal the world.
So, this February, where will your television be? They're back for the reunion of the year. Laughing's 25th. He was on top. One woman knocked him out. Mike Tyson, the movie. Wayne and Garth go primetime. SNL's Music and Laughs. Lucy and Desi, their never-before-seen home movies. And country's biggest perform their greatest hits. This February, think only one thing. You bet your sweet Bippy.
The name Mitsubishi means 3 diamonds. And to everyone involved in building Mitsubishi automobiles, the triple diamond emblem reflects a perpetual challenge to uphold the highest standards. Even when the goal is just to have fun. The 1993 Eclipse by Mitsubishi. See your dealer for special lease and cashback opportunities on 93 Eclipse models.
Oh boy, I got it. Hello, commission check. Yes. Just called JB by 12 and I'm going to Disney World. No, Hawaii. Oh, no. I got to use the phone. You just don't get it, do you, Bob? At National Communications, one of New England's largest authorized agents of Cellular One, they're offering the Avanti hands-free transportable for only $29.95.
If you're looking for a luxury coupe that makes driving fun again, the Eldorado Touring Coupe hits the mark. Because only its advanced North Star system brings together a 295 horsepower V8, road sensing suspension, and traction control standard, making it the car you'll want to drive first and every day thereafter. The Eldorado Touring Coupe at the Cadillac Super Network dealers of New England, changing the way you think about American automobiles.
Farewell to a Legend, Wednesday on Channel 4. Opportunity in sports with injuries and age and pending free agency, perhaps closing that window of opportunity on a team like the Bills, which might have peaked in the last couple of years. If they don't pull this one out, not only will the window of opportunity have been shut, it may be boarded up. Let's go to O.J. Simpson, who has been following the Bills all week and is outside their locker room. O.J.
Well, obviously, it wasn't a happy bunch coming out of the locker room, but they didn't seem as out of it as they did coming out of for the second half of the Houston game. You know, I speculated at the top of the show that maybe this team was a little too tense. When they scored first, I say, hey, these guys are ready to play football. But from that point on, every time something went wrong, something went bad, you can see the frustration on the sideline. At the worst part of the Houston game, I never saw a guy throw a helmet. I saw about 4 helmets thrown in the second quarter of this football game. They seem to know Reich is the quarterback now. He has to get the job done. They know they got to come back here and score. So I would tell you right now, this team is a little disconcerted, but I expect them to come out and play a very good football game in the second half. Todd, what's the word over there?
Well, needless to say, O.J., the mood over here is much different. There's a very quiet confidence. You know, this young team, there was not a lot of swagger to them. They came in, I talked with Troy Aikman, I talked with Kenny Norton. They're business as usual despite their youth. Just to show you the confidence of this Cowboy team, about 3 minutes ago, Jimmy Johnson came out, tapped me on the shoulder with no players on, and says, hey, Todd, how much longer is this halftime thing running? And I said, I think about 4:55, Coach. And he goes, okay. So I asked him, I said, hey, Coach, I said, did you remind him of Houston? He looked me in the eye and he said, we're not Houston. Bob?
Turnovers. Oh, how the coaches hate turnovers. And in the Super Bowl, the importance is simply magnified. Let's go through them one by one, beginning with James Washington's interception. Here it is, Coach.
Well, really, it's not a bad throw. I mean, the guy slips down. The field was kind of wet early in the game. It looked like it was very slippery. A lot of people fell down. Washington's in the right place, and Kelly delivered a ball under pressure and it was intercepted.
Now, 3 of the first 4 turnovers led either directly or in time to touchdowns for Dallas. This one directly. It's ruled a fumble, and Jimmy Jones takes it at the 2, and in he goes.
Well, I mean, that's just Charles Haley. He made a great play. He switched from the right side, came over to the left, and he went around Ballard like he was invisible.
This is the 4th on less than a yard after Norton had stuffed Davis, and Everett, the big free agent pickup, along with Haley in the offseason as they strengthened their team, makes the pick in the end zone. Then Thurman Thomas will have the ball stripped, and Jimmy Jones, 97, trailing the play, is going to get credit for the recovery.
Well, I tell you, it's just a guy trying to make a play right there. It was close to the end of the half. This one here was it didn't matter, really. It was insignificant. It was the end of the Reich tried to make a big play downfield to Beebe, and Brown intercepted it. But that really didn't matter. But the other ones were key interceptions because they were translated into touchdowns.
Bruce Smith, no factor.
Well, you know, Dallas is a pretty good football team, and I think a lot of people really haven't looked at their line. They're double teaming them. Here, they triple team them. They had 3 guys hit them, and Newton takes the most out of them. They had the fullback on them, and they had Conaway on them. So they have 3 guys blocking on them right here. They're not going to let this guy beat them, and that's what their whole offensive game plan is. Take Smith out of the defense.
Now, how about Troy Aikman? 14 for 19, 150 yards, 3 touchdowns, lots of good decisions. Novacek early, Irvin late. Here's one of them to Michael Irvin.
Well, this is a great play. They play what we call slide defense, and they're doubling the tight end with a weak safety, leaves the middle open. But that ball is thrown absolutely perfect. The coverage wasn't as bad. The guy had inside coverage on him, got spun around, but the ball was thrown perfectly by Troy Aikman to Michael Irvin, and that made the touchdown.
How about Wanstead's decision to bring in the nickel on 4th and a foot, and Kelly wasn't mobile enough to really make the bootleg a factor?
Right, it was a rollout play, and you're right. They had a defense perfectly, and that had to be something they saw on game films from before.
Thurman Thomas, by the way, 10 carries for 19 yards. Upstairs, Dick and Trump.
All right, Bob. And the Dallas Cowboys, in leading 28-10, scored in bunches, trailing 7-0 in the first quarter. They scored 2 touchdowns in 15 seconds, and then 14-10 they led. They scored 2 touchdowns in 18 seconds. O.J. and Ditka playing the computer game couldn't score that fast.
You're absolutely right. And if you're looking for a turning point in this first half, Dick, I think it was that 3rd down play just before the 4th down rollout. The hit by Ken Norton absolutely stops Kenneth Davis in his tracks. They get no points there. Absolutely beautiful. The other factor, and this is the question that has to be asked of Buffalo. In the early stages of the game, you saw bump and run on Irvin. The timing of the offense of the Dallas Cowboys disturbed a little bit. And now, with the cornerback off, Irvin wide open for the score.
Loves me not. Not really. It's not a daisy. It's an artichoke. Welcome to the wonderful world of artichokes. And if you've never experienced an artichoke, you're in for a treat in the next few seconds. We're going to tell you a little bit about them, how to prepare them. This is a fresh one, of course. They also come frozen. Frozen artichoke hearts, marinated artichoke hearts, and the wonderful...
It's a whole new world facing today's chief executive. The economy is global. Competition is fierce. Financial pressures are unrelenting. But there is one firm that can help CEOs make the difference between the worst of times and the best of times. Coopers & Lybrand, not just knowledge, know-how.
Glazed containers, baskets, even metal containers are all attractive for houseplants because they offer so many textures and colors to the landscape of the room. However, a lot of those containers are also going to come with no holes in the bottom. So we have 2 choices.
Super Bowl 27 is brought to you by Bud Light, who proudly presents Bud Bowl 5. Stay tuned for more exciting action. You could win $1 million in cash. By Goodyear, #1 in tires. By Coopers & Lybrand, not just knowledge, know-how. By Pepsi, gotta have it. And by Reebok, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok, there are no rules.
Just a splash of orange on the horizon as we close out a beautiful Sunday. Not so pretty for the Buffalo Bills. Down by 3 scores. They get their first chance of the second half. Kenneth Davis. And Davis to the 27-yard line. Jim Kelly now rooting for his buddy Frank Reich. He needs some quick scores.
We'd like to introduce you to the new Subaru Impreza distributor. But unlike the Honda Civic, we don't have one. So there's less trouble starting in wet or cold conditions. We eliminated the problem by eliminating the part.
Welcome back to Bud Bowl 5. Halfway into the third quarter, and even the legendary YSY defense has not been able to stop Budweiser. They pulled way ahead, 35-7.
Turn off the lights. The party's over.
Coach, is there light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, about 2 seconds.
It's the Illuminator.
Is this great or what?
Hey, you can't use him. It's Bud 35, Bud Light 7. Write down the score. Someone's going to win $1 million in cash, and it could be you.
That guy looks familiar.
Come on, we're going to miss the whole game.
No wonder he looked familiar.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza suspension. Its longer wheel travel and lower friction give a smoother ride, which makes it kind of rough for some of our competitors.
Wearing its brand new night sign, the Bud 1 airship and its Eye on the Sky camera bringing you these pictures from more than 1,000 feet above the famed Rose Bowl, Arroyo Seco, Pasadena, California. 31-10.
You're looking sharp. You've come so far. And we know how to make the most of who you are.
Only Gillette Sensor has spring-mounted twin blades that adjust to your face. A shave this close, this safe was never this easy. Sensor, and now there's Gillette Shaving Gel with advanced lubricants for an incredibly smooth shave.
Gillette, the best of man can get.
Trouble getting into your jeans? Try Relax Fit jeans from Lee.
On February 26th, Bill Foster will abandon his car and decide that he's had enough
Give me some money. Give us your briefcase.
of life in the 90s.
You forgot the briefcase.
Academy Award winner Michael Douglas and Academy Award winner Robert Duvall. You don't want to miss the one film everyone will be talking about. Falling Down.
Just standing up for my rights as a consumer.
Rated R. Starts Friday, February 26th at a theater near you.
Next Sunday, Shaquille O'Neal powers the Magic against Charles Barkley and the Suns. Then a rematch of last year's finals when Michael and the Bulls face the Trailblazers. An NBA doubleheader next Sunday.
4 seconds left, and the Illuminator has turned it around for Bud Light.
It's Comeback City, Bud 35, Bud Light 31.
Folks, this is it, the last play. Bud Light can win it all with a touchdown.
And we all know who will get the ball.
Could the dream be over for Joe Namath? There's the snap. Bud dry hands it to the Illuminator. He's up the middle to the 20. He breaks his tackle to the 15, the 10, the 5. Whoa. Fumble. That's it. Bud recovers on the 1, so Budweiser wins it 35-31. Thanks for tuning in to Bud Bowl 5.
Send in your game tickets. Someone will win $1 million in cash. Whoa. Me?
Let Bud Light beat Budweiser? Not.
Everyone knows the ultimate thrill is worth waiting for. Hang on until Memorial Day. Cliffhanger. This film is not yet rated.
Catch the new times on NBC.
Thursday, it's double Cheers. Start off with an extra episode of Cheers. Then it's Wings an hour earlier. Next, it's an all-new Cheers in its final season. Then Seinfeld makes the move to Thursday.
Catch the new times on NBC.
Thursday.
Catch the new times on NBC.
All right, we're moving the show. Here's the play. We do a zig out on Wednesday, do a post pattern pass Wings, button hook in front of Cheers, right behind L.A. Law, Thursday at 9:30. Got it?
Now, what's a button hook?
What's the post pattern?
What's a zig out?
All right, everybody just go along.
Seinfeld moves to Thursday right after Cheers.
Even at 55 miles per hour, the sound inside the Lexus LS400 is so pure, we're able to record and air this performance on classical radio stations across the country. Listen for it. It's the latest release on the Lexus label.
There's something happening down at Dunkin' Donuts. It's an offer that's so good, that's so special, that's so irresistible, almost everyone's going to love it. For those of you who look up to the Celtics, Dunkin' Donuts is offering this mini basketball hoop for just $5.99. Now you can dunk just like they do. But hurry, this offer will only last as long as Fred will.
Attention, Ford just announced this introductory offer on the 1993 Ford Ranger. Lease a new 93 Ranger for just $199 a month for 24 months with no money down. That's right, no money down on the totally redesigned Ranger. It's the best-selling compact pickup in America, and it comes equipped with AM/FM stereo cassette, sliding rear window, chrome rear step bumper, and more, all for just $199 a month. So before you buy any other truck, see your Ford dealer for this incredible offer. But hurry, this offer ends soon. See your New England Ford dealer today.
Dirty Secrets, Tuesday at 6 on Channel 4.
Trouble getting into your jeans? Try Relax Fit jeans from Lee.
5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, what's that red light?
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Columbia Pictures presents
I may be having a problem.
Bill Murray.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
In a story about a weatherman who's living life.
Don't you worry about cholesterol?
Why? Like there's no tomorrow.
Don't drive angry.
Because there isn't.
I need someone to give me a good hard slap in the face. I am an immortal. I have been stabbed, shot, frozen, electrocuted.
He's out of his gourd. Bill Murray. Andy McDowell. Groundhog Day. Rated PG. Sneak preview Saturday.
A Few Good Men is hands down the best movie of the year. This is Tom Cruise at his best. Jack Nicholson gives his finest performance, and Demi Moore has never been better.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
A Few Good Men, from Rob Reiner, Directors Guild nominee, Best Director, rated R.
When you're looking for a clean break from your cola routine, you don't want to be sucked in by imitations. You want the only non-cola that picks up where colas leave off. You want the un-cola, 7-Up. When you want the taste of un, there's only one.
Super Bowl 27 is brought to you by 7-Up and Diet 7-Up, the Un-Cola. When you want the taste of un, there's only one. By Federal Express, for documents, packages, and freight worldwide. Our most important package is yours. By Reebok, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok, there are no limits. And by Budweiser, the king of beers. Send in your Bud Bowl 5 game ticket. You could win $1 million in cash.
Trouble getting into your jeans? Try Relax Fit jeans from Lee.
If your diet routine has turned a shade too dark, open yourself up to a change. The Diet 7-Up, the Un-Cola. The Un that's light, clean, with no aftertaste. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, for the only true change from the cola thing, it's Diet 7-Up, the Diet Un-Cola. When you want the taste of un, there's only one.
Start with your average quarterback. Excuse me, above average quarterback? And listen to the way he has to communicate. Pretty complicated, and that's just on the field. Now add coaches communicating with assistants upstairs, officials with the press box, teams with league headquarters, and they all have to communicate with each other. But the NFL talks to only one company to make that happen. GTE, telecommunications consultant to the NFL.
Hey, can you hurry up with the game? We're trying to show Heidi Part 2 tonight.
Jays scoring big with Jodie Foster, Bill Cosby, Kiefer Sutherland, Tim Allen, and H. Ross Perot coming soon to The Tonight Show.
Aerial pictures today and tonight provided by the Bud 1 Airship, defensive player of the game in Bud Bowl 5. Dallas ball downstairs at the 43-yard line.
In IndyCar racing, when it rains, we don't race on super speedways. But we're running this IndyCar on Goodyear Eagles to prove a point about wet traction, cornering, and stopping. What's the point? These are not Goodyear Racing Eagles. They're Eagle GSC street radials with dual tread design for outstanding traction in the dry and in the wet. Eagle GSC street radials only from Goodyear. We like to say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
We drove Honda Accords, Toyota Camrys, and Oldsmobile Achivas in 6-hour shifts for 100,000 miles.
The Achieva would be my pick for the best driver's car. It still felt like a new car even after 100,000 miles.
Everybody has a philosophy that Honda makes the best car. I think that Oldsmobile made the best car of all the cars we tested.
For complete results of this independent test, call 1-800-523-TEST. It's your money.
Tonight, an Academy Award-winning director makes his mark on television.
Homicide, thinking cops, not a gun. This
That's very poetic.
You dug up the wrong guy.
Keen detective instinct.
Hey, we're police. Go rob somebody else.
Forget about the car. We're going to take the rookie to see his first dead guy.
Baltimore City Police Department will desire the presence of your company.
Barry Levinson brought you Bugsy, Good Morning Vietnam, Rain Man, and now Homicide, tonight after the Super Bowl on NBC.
Like stars in the night, the lights in Southern California, like stars on their helmets, the Dallas Cowboys, 38-17 over the Buffalo Bills. And Troy Aikman, the #1 pick of the Cowboys.
It seems your diet routine has gone into reruns. So, what's the right adjustment? The one true opposite of a cola. The one with no aftertaste that always comes in clear. Diet 7-Up. The Diet Un-Cola. When you want the taste of there's only one.
Jonesy? Uh-huh. What are you doing out there?
Hiding. Huh? Mr. Jenkins says the package I sent him didn't get there. He's calling every 5 minutes to yell at me.
It's probably in his mailroom. Just call Federal Express. They'll tell you when it got there and who signed for it, so Jenkins can yell at him instead.
All I gotta do is call Federal Express? Great.
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds. Other companies can take days.
What are you doing back there?
I didn't use Federal Express.
Next time, use Federal Express.
Field until both teams have entered the tunnels.
Yeah, can't recall what the State Flower, Texas is, but blooming like a rose, I'm sure.
In celebration of a new style of service at home and abroad, we now embrace the colors of the world as the new colors of United Airlines. Come fly the airline that's uniting the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
Catch the new times on NBC.
Saturday starts with the premiere of the hot new comedy, Almost Home. Next, it's a new time for Nurses, followed by an all-new Empty Nest. Then, Mad About You makes the move from Wednesday to Saturday.
Catch the new times on NBC.
Saturday.
Another day begins in Europe. Just as it has for centuries. And as each new day arrives, so does a silver bird from the west. This morning, American Airlines will touch down in 13 European cities in 9 different countries, including daily nonstop service from Boston to London Heathrow. So whether it's business or pleasure that brings you to Europe, fly the airline that can have you there as early as tomorrow morning. American Airlines, something special to Europe.
Before we could map out how far the Seville STS would go before its first scheduled tune-up, we first had to create a new map, big enough to chart the durability of Cadillac's Northstar V8, a map that spans 100,000 miles, or the equivalent of 4 trips around the world. The Seville STS with the Northstar system by Cadillac, changing the way you think about American automobiles, 100,000 miles at a time.
An exclusive look at the action-packed new Schwarzenegger movie on the next BT.